Good everyone, and welcome to this recorded lecture. So, in this today's class, I will be talking about layers in AutoCAD, and layers in AutoCAD is such an important topic that we need to talk about because before starting drawing our floor plan, we need to know the basics of layers because we can't start drawing a floor plan without setting up layers for our template. Okay, so before we start over with CAD, just like to tell you how I work with my mouse. You can see my mouse has a yellow circle around it, so it's just going to show you where my mouse is. If I'm going to click on the left click, it will turn red. If I'm going to click on the right one, it will turn green. Left red, right green, left red, right green. So in the mouse, we have the scroll. If you press the scroll, hold on to the scroll, it's blue. Okay, so that's how I turn it. And also for my keystrokes, if I'm going to type in the commands, it will show up on my desktop. Okay, trim for TR. So if I'm going to do offset, OF for offset, OF. So you can see all my commands onto my screen. Okay, so now we're going to start off with AutoCAD. Okay, so before we start off, what we need to do, we're going to create a new drawing. So by creating a new drawing, you can see all my layer on top. Right here on top here, layers. You cannot see any layers here. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to create new layers. So the command for that one there is you can use LA for layer, or you can click this open. Okay. If you click onto this one here, it will give you this table, layer table. Okay. So what I need you to do, you can just dock it to the side of your screen. Then what we're going to do now, we're going to create layers. So how to create a new layer? You can see this yellow light bulb that's creating new. So by creating the new one, okay, create another one. You can delete this one here, okay, create another one, create one, two, three, okay. So what we will be doing will be using this. This is our layers, okay. So we're going to start off our layers. So what I need to do, I need to insert a picture just to make my work easier. Okay, so create a new one. So basically, these colors are number 1 to number 9. Okay, so if I open up color number, this color bar, you can see these colors. Number 1 is red, yellow is 2, 3 is green, 4 is CN, 5 is blue, 6 is magenta, 7 is white, 8 and 9. Okay, so all the colors in AutoCAD are named or co-reference to a number. Okay, so instead we're going to select a color that goes up to 200 or 100 something. We're just going to use the basic ones, which is 8 to 9. Okay, so the first layer we're going to use, layer number 1, which is should be red, and the name for that one there is A A opening, and the line width is the line width is 0.18. Press OK. Then we move on to the next one, which is going to create another one, and the name for this one is Atex. Color is number 2. line weight is 0.18. Create a new one, 8 dimensions. So I'm going just to type this DIM for dimension. Change the color to green. Creating another one. What's the line weight for this one here? It's 0.25. So you make sure you're going to match everything together. Next layer will be the walls. That's walls. What's the line weight for walls? 0.35. That's 0.35. Okay. Create another one. Number 5. And that's columns. Columns. Okay. Change this color. Or I even change the color for wall. Color for wall will be number 4. This color here is number 5. Okay. And the line weight is for number 5. Line weight for number 5 is 0.5. Okay, awesome. Create another one. Then we have number 6, which is A grids. So type in A grids for this layer name. Once you already change that one, you change the color to number 6, which is Magneta. Okay, line weight is 0.25. Create, set. After that, we create another layer. That's number 7, which is ground level. So we're going to type this A ground levels. Awesome. Choose the color as number 7, which is color number 7 is white. Then we create another one. Number 8. 8 is A furniture. And the color is color number 8. And the line type is 0.18. 0.15, sorry. So after that, you create a new one. Then the last one, this is the last one, which is color number 9. We're calling this one here hatching. A hatching. We change the color to number 9. Okay. And that's 0.15. So now we have done with our layers. If I'm going to go to home, on layer properties on top. Okay. So if I drop down this arrow, you can see those are all your layers that we just created. Okay. So this is what you can do with the layers. If I'm going to create a floor plan, okay. If I'm going to create a floor plan, if I'm going to start off with my walls, I'm going to select walls first. Okay. So from those walls, you're going to create a rectangle. So 3 meter by 3 meter, 3000 by 3000. And I'm going to offset this one here by select this offset by 150. So that's my 150 wall thickness. Okay. Then after that, I'm going to draw grids. So if you're going to draw grids, you don't use walls. Change it to grids. That's grids. Okay. So you can use copy this to the other side. Okay. If you're going to hatch your floor, hatch before you're going to hatch, you change your hatching to hatch layer. Then you hatch. Okay. So if I go to my layout, do my page setup, modify this page, change this one here to DWG to PDF, A3 429 297, full bleed, 1:1. After this, you press OK, close. Now that's my A3 page, and that's my floor plan inside. Okay, so the next step we're going to do is that we need to print this print this page, preview, and we don't want it to be colored. Hope you understand what I'm trying to say. So why we don't want it colored is that in the drawings we submit through council or through engineering process, you don't have any color drawings. Okay, we don't show all the layers we have in AutoCAD. All the drawings are printed black and white. Okay, so we're going to correct this. So how are we going to do this? We're going to create our CTB file. So this is another step we need to know. Okay, so please to listen to this part here because it's very important. Okay, so I hope you all understand. Okay, so first thing we need to do, first thing we need to do from here is that creating a CTB file or printing file, that one that comes under plot style table. Okay, plot style table, if I'm going to use AutoCAD preview, see it doesn't change anything for my layers. Okay, so what I need to do from here is this. I'm going to create a new one. Okay, going to create a new one. Then you're going to start from scratch. Okay, next, what's the name file? You can call this as CAD1 since we are doing CAD1. Call this CAD1. Okay, and after that you finish. Okay, once you've created a new one, you can see that's CAD1 now. Okay, that's a new plot style. What you're going to do, you're going to right click this one here, edit plot style, click onto that. Now we're going to change these colors according to the color we use. Okay, so just to explain this one, color number one, these are the properties. Okay, so the properties, if we're going to print color number one, which is color red, sorry. So if we're going to print it out, it's going to be printed as the use object color. So it's going to print out red. Okay, so basically color number one to color number nine, that's the only colors we're using. We need to print all these colors to black. Okay, so I'm going to print this to black. Okay, and what's the line weight for this one here? Go back to our line weight. So the line weight for this one here is 0.18. So I'm going to choose the line weight and it's 0.18. Right, so that's the first one. Move to the second one, print black, line weight 0.18. This one is same as the first one, 0.18, 0.18, 0.25 for that one, that color, black, what's the line weight? 0.25. So you can change this one to 0.25. Right, awesome. So we move on to the next color, which is color number 4. Color number 4 is 0.35. Color number 4, 0.35. And the use object color, we're going to print it as black. We don't want it to be printed cyan color or blue color. So color number 5 is blue. We're going to print it as black. And I think this one is 0.5. Yeah, 0.5. So we're going to change the line weight to 0.5. Color number 6, print black. What's the line weight? 0.25. Color number 7, black. And the line weight for number 7 is 0.45. Right, and we have color number 8, 0.15. And the last one is color number 9 in black 0.15. Now we have all done. So if you check color number 1, it's printed black 0.18. Color number 2, black 0.18. Color number 3, black 0.25. 4, black 0.5. 5, black 0.5. Number 6, okay, up to number 9. Once you're done with that, you're going to save and close. Once you save and close, click on to OK, preview, and now you can look into your drawing. You can see that purple color or the magnetic color for number 6, where you have the grids. And look at my walls. The wall layers are not turning to blue. Okay, so right now you can see my plot style or the CTB file is saved here in CAD1. Okay, so if I'm going to start drawing, for example, walls, offset this wall, create my opening. Okay, then I'm going to draw my wall, my opening, which is my door, 50 by 100. After that, then it will be 700. Move this one here, here, to an arc. Okay, so that's my floor plan. What I'm going to do here is this. I'm going to hatch this floor and also the walls here. For hatching, I'm going to change to hatch. Hatch. Select this one here to be solid. Now you move back to your layout. See if I'm going to print this. Preview. That's your drawing. There's one thing I need to change. The thing I need to change is the hatching properties. So what I'm going to do, go to edit settings. Number 9 is the hatching. And what I need to do for number 9, the screening, I'm going to minimize screening into 50%. I'm going to save and close, preview. Now you can see the screening doesn't go too black. Okay? It's going to screen to 50% less. So that's how you save or create your layers and also creating a CTB file. I hope you enjoy. If you have any questions, you can ask them if I can come to class and take attendance. Okay. So thank you very much, everyone. Naka. Okay, so once you've done everything, you've got all your layers in it, all your layers preloaded, and also you've got your CTB file loaded as well. So what you're going to do now, you're going to save this file. Going to save as, you're going to save as a drawing template, DWT. Okay, so you save this as DWT because this one will be a template for now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save it under CAD1. So I already had CAD1 here. I'm going to pre-save it again. Save, yes. Make sure it's metric. You can just write your description where you want to. to just press OK. All right. So this is my CAD one template. So if I'm going to close this, open my new drawing. Instead of opening a new drawing from here, you can open here. How to open your templates? Go to template. How to open your new templates is that you're going to select. So it's this one here, the drawing file types. Get on, open. Once you open this, you can ignore. That's your DWT file. What you can do here, you won't draw in your template file, guys. All you have to do, you're going to save as again, save as DWG, okay. And after that, you can save it to any folder you have, okay. And then save floor plan. Then from there, you can start drawing, okay. So you're not going to draw basically onto that file, the template file. The template file is a master copy, okay. The template file has all your layers, is your pretty stuff. So not drawing it, okay. So you're going to save a copy, use a save as DWG, create your new file, then you can start drawing in the new file. I hope you do all understand. If you have any questions, you can ask me during class. Thank you very much.